Snipers, you have to see what's happening to the Bitcoin price this Wednesday as we're starting to see a reaction here at the 200-day moving average with Bitcoin potentially coming back to test 49,700. It really took the Fed's meeting and the announcement that interest rates weren't going to come up for us to start seeing a reaction here. Notice on the 3-hour chart how we saw some nice institutional type of volume come in, and now we're starting to see the potential rescue operation in place here for Bitcoin. 49,700 is still extremely important as a major resistance. I've been talking about this area at 46,700 as a major support where the 200-day moving average is sitting, and we have not necessarily seen much price action below this level. And we know that there are often times that an asset will come and test its 200-day moving average before continuing into price discovery, especially Bitcoin right now, so close to this 20-week moving average at 53,000. If we get above 50,000, which pretty much puts us above 49,700, all we need is a retest of 53,000 and a break of this area to put us back above the 20-week moving average and back in a bullish trend for us to potentially see continued upside. 58,353 would come up as the next resistance, but we need to get above 49,700 because the longer that we're below this level, the more likely it is that we could come and potentially test 44,800, but we've yet to even test this level. That's a very good sign. And we know this 200-day moving average has been a very key point of interest that I'm sure a lot of traders are also watching, because some people might only dollar cost average positions into assets when they reach their 200-day moving average, because you can see a retest of a 200-day moving average in a bullish trend. Coming below the 200-day moving average, of course, might be the most bearish case right now for Bitcoin. But if we do believe that this bullish trend is still intact in the macro, then this 200-day moving average could certainly be an area where we start to see some price action back to the upside. There is a potential right now that this could be an area that Bitcoin finds some buyers. If we start to see institutional volume come in on the 6-hour chart, that's going to be that confirmation. And we see a break above 53,000, that puts us above the 20-week moving average, and we get above that market structural resistance. Now we have the potential to see a lot higher price levels towards the end of this year and potentially the start of 2022. So this is a very key area here, 46,700 where the 200-day moving average is sitting, and this $49,700 level. And if we get above 49,700, that's all the bulls need for us to potentially come and test the 20-week moving average. Now, if we break below 46,700, we can even come down to test 44,800 where we have market structure, and we hold that level, we're still in line to potentially see the bottom for the short term. But of course, breaking 44,800 is really going to be where I'd be concerned for Bitcoin, because then we can start talking about sub $40,000 prices down potentially towards 38,000. But until that happens, the 200-day moving average has been our point of interest. And because we're starting to see some strength, it maybe have taken that Fed's announcement, but that's all we needed right now to see some potential for Bitcoin to get back above its previous all-time highs, and this could be the early signs of a reversal. When we look at the Ethereum price, notice how we've really maintained price action above 3650, which has been its major support, and we haven't seen much bearish price action here. We got bought up very quick when we initially came down to 3454, and since then we've seen it take the ladder down, but that doesn't mean it can't continue to see price discovery with the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart being so strong. We've been talking about Bitcoin dominance making a move soon, and notice how we saw some abnormal volume today. I don't know what this means here, but we did see a massive spike of volume coming here for Bitcoin dominance. And then the altcoin charts also showing a massive spike in volume here, which is going to be interesting to watch. It's also consolidating very close to its moving averages, tightening up. The DXY, notice here, still showing strength, almost tested its previous highs here today, but it did get rejected. And so at this point, we're watching the S&P 500. We know it's recovered all of its losses, potentially going to continue in price discovery. Why wouldn't Bitcoin do the same thing? So the S&P 500 looks strong. The DXY not affecting the traditional markets. And then we look at the gold to Bitcoin chart. Notice here how we're staying below this 200-day moving average. We haven't seen much decisive price action. We are above the 20-week moving average. So this is the only bearish puzzle piece, but if this gets back below its 20-week moving average, all of the puzzle pieces are going to be in the favor of Bitcoin seeing upside. That's why we've been monitoring this 200-day moving average, and it's certainly acting as a very important level We're seeing some bullish price activity today, and that's exactly what we need. We just need to get above 49,700 to confirm higher prices for Bitcoin. So going to be a very interesting Thursday and Friday coming up. We know as the weekend comes, the markets become more manipulated. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And with that, thank you all for tuning into the Snipers channel today. I appreciate each and every one of you tuned to our channel. I couldn't do this without you. Remember to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can hit 100 likes on all of our videos as we've always been. And hopefully we'll see higher numbers very soon. Our shorts are doing very well, if you guys have noticed. But with that, thank you all for tuning in today. I'll see you next time. Snipers out.